Been a while since I went live on YouTube. It's been a little while. I've been banned, and I submitted appeal. They just got me back, but I feel like I could speak out a little more on YouTube than I can on TikTok because TikTok likes to censor me. But it's good to be back. Now I came from Off Grid's live. I actually had a live on TikTok a little bit before he was live, and then I saw that he was live, and I talked to a lot of my TikTokers about what was going on and the bad news about Finland and Sweden getting into the alliance, Turkey turning their backs on NATO, and saying that Finland and Sweden is supporting terrorists, and Russia threatening nuclear war in the United States, the UK, and everything's just getting ugly. It's just looking bad, and I'm worried about a lot of people out there, because a lot of people do not know that this is coming. A lot of people don't even know that this is happening right now. They're really asleep, really, really asleep. And our news is hiding it. Well, I can't really say that because now they're actually saying that America's this close from a war with Russia. What does that mean for everyone out there? No one even knows what to do. There's people prepping, but they never taught us how to get through a situation like this. It's about to get really dangerous. Things are about to get really wild. There's only so many warnings I could give the people out there. I never realized how isolated I was in the world until my mom passed, and I realized that there's a lot of people that do care, but there's also a lot of people that's not there. And it's been that way for a while for me. I've always helped people, and they always took me for granted. I don't even have my own father. It's a shame. Things are really getting hard in the world, man. And when things like this, happen, I always like to go to my mom for advice, or try to learn, to adapt. And I feel like sometimes without her, I'm like lost, but I know what to do. It's not like I'm in the dark. I've known about this stuff for a long time. I've been preparing for this for a long time. I've watched Double 7 for a long time. I took a lot of advice from his channel, and I was preparing for this years ago, mentally, physically, and whatever I needed to get. That's why I always work out, or I always get right back into shape because I'm getting ready. I'm ready for if a war is to come to this country. I'm just not ready for a nuclear conflict. No one will be ready for that. That is a whole different ball game. And that's what people are underestimating because we were never really taught the dangers of nuclear war. And our country is acting like it's not a damn problem. And it really is. It's a very dangerous problem. We're talking about the end of civilization. People better get right with their higher power. You better get right with God. You better get right, man. It's because they're not playing anymore. Whatever they got planned, they're going full force with it. I can say it here on YouTube. I can say it right here. They're going full force. They're not holding back anymore. They're throwing it in your face like they just don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, they don't. They really don't. All that hard work and money that you got, all the shit that we've went through for the last 2 years, What do we have? What have they given us? They're wasting our money. We're getting it. We're literally watching it get destroyed on television. Our money, millions and millions and billions of dollars, getting destroyed. There you go. That's the big FU to America. They don't give a damn about us. They're taking it. But you know, it's funny because these politicians can walk over there like nothing is happening. They can go to a war zone. Hey, Zelensky. You know our deal, right? You better stay in line. Okay, bye, Zelensky. Aren't you in a war zone? I've never seen them do that in Afghanistan and Iraq. Like, what the F? You're in a war zone, bro. Right? Russia bombing those areas, when they're coming. It's weird. They're losing so much, and Ukraine's getting bombed so hard, and they're losing so many people. But yet, our politicians can go there and have fun like it's a vacation. They can have a whole concert. Is people not thinking about this? Like something's not right or adding up here. We're in a collapse here. We have a war going on. We're doing drills by a war zone. In Romania, on the Black Sea, Romania and the United States is doing war exercises right by Russia, right by a Russian fleet. You know Snake Island that just got taken over? That's still a fucking war zone? Sorry, excuse my language. But this is wild. I'm trying to get it through in the heads of people that this is not about to end well. I've seen this a long time ago. When I caught my eye to it, I stuck with trying to get people aware. I did everything that I could, even when they took me down time after time after time again. I still stuck it out because I knew people would find me. I know people are interested to know what the F is going on right now. These times are getting ugly, and we're not about to go in the right direction of this. We're in the wrong direction. We should be trying to get away from a nuclear war, not go towards one. And everything we're doing, it's like we're collapsing the world because we don't give a crap. We're about to take it and burn it away anyway. Who cares if we're going to sell wheat? Who cares if we're going to do oil and gas? We don't like you. They're literally preparing to wipe this shit. You can see it. They're talking as if the earth don't even matter anymore. It's all about winning. So the day that we hear that Russia's ship has gotten attacked, or a plane has gotten attacked, or NATO has finally stepped in because those documents. Oh, I didn't post it on YouTube because I was blocked. But I have to post a video about the documents that Lithuania and Poland handed over to Ukraine, asking them for permission to send in peacekeeping troops on the 22nd and the 24th. So once again, when we go and wake up and you turn on your Fox News and CNN and you're having a good day, maybe you're having a couple friends over, maybe it's a family reunion, and you see Oh man, a Russian ship has been taken out. Oh, now a NATO plane has been shot down. Oh no, they're going into full blown war, people. Oh no, then everything just goes black. You don't know why it went black. You just know they're going to war. But they couldn't have done that to the United States. It's not like they don't have AMP missiles or anything that could shut down the power to this country, leaving us in the dark about everything. You want to go to your car? No, it ain't gonna start. You want to look at your phone? Good luck. You want to make a phone call? Yeah, all right. We've been telling you guys to prep for years and get ready for a lights out situation. If you are not ready at this point, then you will not be prepared for anything that's about to happen in this country. It's about to get very ugly, and you might be on your own. You will not have no police to call. You will not have no army men in your yard. Most of them are out because they're thinking they're a bigger threat. Russia and China is going to be doing something. So we need as many of our army men in Europe and in the Asian Pacific as possible, which leaves us pretty vulnerable because we're already sending so much weaponry to Ukraine. And now it's coming out on our news that we've exhausted ourselves. This is why they're a little split on this $40 billion of aid to Ukraine, because they're like, hold on, dude. We kind of need some of this shit. Russia's, they're like, fuck y'all. Y'all got Finland right here with an 810-mile long border with us, getting ready to sign an application on Monday to join the alliance with Sweden, who has the whole Baltic Sea, got the Gotland Island right there. No. We know what that means. Bases, infrastructure, missiles for deterrence that don't work anymore. No, that's just going to start a war. It's already started. They already said that we are declaring war on them. Everything we're doing is a war move, from intelligence to destroying and killing their generals. NATO is involved. I mean, come on, man. What more do we have to do to say, we're not, we got to bomb Russia too? Oh, that already happened. Their depots? Now we're telling the Ukrainians just hit Russia's territory. Do it. Yeah, that makes it so much easier for us. While we get in position, you just keep them distracted. We'll put hundreds of thousands of troops on the border. We will have 349,000 troops on high alert. And we'll send even more from the United States and into Europe. And we're going to let them know the exact states and National Guards that are willing to go over there to Europe. We're going to tell you exactly the states that sent them. That's such a great idea. Russia's going to love this. Oh, it's true. It's on the news like that. The United States have sent National Guards from Texas, Ohio, Florida, Georgia. Like, come on, bro. Really? Just make it worse. Just throw it in their face. And then they're going to get backed up against the wall because when this war starts, NATO's going to F Russia up. I mean, they're in position to do some major damage. Russia can't hold on to a NATO assault, especially a full-blown one. Now, Turkey is weird, man. I don't know how this is about to go with Turkey. Turkey seems like they're just on Russia's thing right now, man. I don't think Turkey's going to do too much help. They're really two-faced, and even people in other NATO countries are saying they don't think we can trust Turkey. I don't think we could trust Turkey. Like, to be honest, they're too back and forth. Like, one minute they're like, yeah, Russia, you do something, be consequences. The next minute they're like, no, NATO, y'all going too far in Russia. I need to leave them alone. Like, whose side are you on, bro? You've been sucking in Russia's oil and reserves for years, man, and their military equipment. And then taking our military equipment. You know they don't go together. They're meant to go against each other. What are you going to do? Put NATO missiles into a fucking S-400 missile defense system? It don't work that way. They're not meant for each other. Or are you probably giving some intel on our weapons? That's why nobody wants to sell shit to you. The F-16s are made like this. Yeah, we got all the blueprints. And they're blocking Finland and Sweden's getting into the alliance, which could be a good thing because, well, no, it's not going to be a good thing because Russia's already furious because they already know their goal is to join NATO. And it's only a matter of time before NATO either kicks Turkey out or get them to agree with them on the Finnish and Swedish situation. But we can't forget that Turkey and Greece is on the verge of war as well. So if Turkey does decide to turn against NATO, Article 5 will most likely be implanted on Turkey because they would try to say Turkey's the aggressor and go on that route. I see it happening more that way because why would they go after Greece, who has been taking their equipment and has been pretty much following a suit with most of the NATO members? It would have to be Turkey that they would turn on. And the United States and Turkey already got a little dispute going on, so it would make a little more sense. That is Turkey. That's the main focus for NATO. Thank you, thank you. Yes, it's one of my favorite shirts. As far as China is I have a bunch of videos I have to put on here. China is attacking in mock ships and shit. They're preparing for war with the United States. They've been preparing to attack our aircraft carriers, our troops and bases in Guam, our troops and bases in Taiwan. Well, not bases, but troops in Taiwan. And there was one more area. Oh, the Philippines. The Philippines, Japan, Australia. Yeah, they're getting ready. China off-gridding, playing on that. China really is getting ready for a war with us. They're seeing how they can repel us for when they take Taiwan. Now, who they're going to go for first, I have no idea. I don't know if who they're going to go after. Then, yeah, North Korea shot three more missiles, so that's going to make problems with America. We're already on guard because, look, guys, they're promoting nuclear weapons, man, and there's a lot of countries with it. For people with weapons of mass destruction that can do major damage to this earth, there's a lot of countries that got them. You got Israel with them. You got Iran a week away from getting nuclear weapons. They say they have so much uranium that they could make a bomb in a week. What? So we got Iran getting ready to get on the plate. Israel already said they wouldn't let that happen. We have North Korea, who has went from 10 to 20 nukes back in 2016 to now 40 to 50 nukes and some hypersonic missiles on top of that. We have China, who is rapidly building nukes. They have multiple nuclear bases right now where they're building in nukes like really fast. They're trying to get 1,000 by 2030, but they know we're not going to make it that far. So they're probably just stuffing shit in nukes at this point. Like, fuck it, we're just going to catch up to America and do as much damage as we can. They got Russia on their side with the most nukes, so China should be living comfortably unless they turn on each other in the end. Now, we have Russia right now, who is the major threat to the world right now. And I'm going to say it like that for a reason. Because they have the most nukes and they are the most powerful nuclear power, as in with nukes, not conventionally. I don't want you to get that twisted. Only with nukes. They have more than the NATO alliance. Only people that have nukes in the NATO alliance is the United States, France, and the UK. Between France and the UK, you could probably squeeze about 460 nukes between them two. And then the United States with 5,500 because they've been reducing nukes since they were in the agreement with Russia. Now we dropped out of that agreement. So Russia with about 6,300 nukes can live comfortably. They have enough to wipe NATO off the map. That's why they're flexing their nuclear power right now. They're like, dude, do you forget who you're messing with? You approach our territory. You've been doing this since before the invasion of Ukraine, and in the Baltic states, they've been rotating troops in the Baltic states for years. And they were warning them. Yes, the Ukraine invasion was bad. And I always tell people I don't side with Russia. I don't believe in the killing of people or anything. But I also don't believe the full propaganda that we bring out because I know there's also more to the story. That's why I read in between the lines. And I give y'all both sides of the story. That's how it's supposed to be. But when your country, you have a country over there telling their people when they wake up, their Russian one-channel news is like our CNN or Fox News in the morning. The thing they're waking up to, we're at war with NATO. NATO is supplying weapons that destroy our generals, destroy our ships. They're giving intelligence to Ukraine to blow our most powerful weaponry. They're trying to destroy us. We are at war with NATO. What do you think is going through the Russian people's mind right now? This is what they're all watching on their TV. This is how you destroy the UK. You slip a submarine into the water, and we have this missile that is powerful enough to do a 100 megaton, 100 times megaton explosion that could cause tsunamis to wipe the UK off the map. They're watching that on their TV. What are we watching on our TV? A bunch of distractions and bullcrap. They'll talk about the Ukraine war, and they'll slightly talk about the Russian dangers. But what are they doing to prepare the American people? Do you know Finland is getting ready? They got their people training in freaking bunkers now. Like they're literally getting them ready for a nuclear attack just in case. So is Sweden. Finland and Sweden are both getting their people ready. I even went live with somebody from Sweden. Latvian guy saying he thinks that war is coming soon. Woman that lives in Belarus saying, well, she thinks something bad's about to happen soon. Nobody knew. These are different countries. I'm talking to people from different countries. And they're telling me they're worried. This is how serious it's gotten. We can't vote it out. It won't happen. We can't we can't riot because they'll say we're terrorists. There's no such thing as a peaceful riot anymore because then they pay people to sabotage everything. Everyone's pretty much on the same side, so it's not much you can, do. But prepare your family and get right with your higher power. If the power go out, you got to learn how to live without power. You got to change your whole state of thinking. This is a problem. We've always been used to technology, especially me. I grew into technology. I grew right in the era where technology was starting to become a big thing. Young little 2-year-old boy playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on a Sega Genesis. I grew right into technology, but I also knew how to live without it. I was always outside. I loved to adventure. I still do. I still go outside and adventure all the time. Love nature. But once this stuff is taken out of people's hands, we've been so reliant on technology. I'm scared to see the people that's been looking at Facebook every day or just hooked on videos on TikTok and all that. It's just gonna be bad. They take that away. They take away all the distractions, your news. They take away the cops. They take away the leadership. They take away the power of your car. So you are literally struggling. And then your Walmart power goes all out. Everyone in there, whoa, hold on. Why ain't my phone working? Why's people outside holding their cars? Why no one's moving? What is going on? Why is everyone? And then when people start to figure out that what's really going on, which might take a while because that process is like, hold on, maybe the electric company turn the power back on, Dang, but why ain't my cell phone working? Hold on, let me plug it into the. Wait, this ain't working either. I can't charge my phone. What the? Oh, dang it! You know what's happening? Oh no! The last thing we heard is tensions with Russia went through the roof and the power went out. Well, oh man, what could that mean? That we under attack? We under attack? Hold on, I may have to grab some things. Forget. Oh, the computer systems are down, so I can't pay for the food. No, you can't pay for the food. So what am I supposed to do? My credit card? I mean, no. I mean the computer's not working. So how are we gonna take a credit card? Cash? How are we gonna calculate it up? How are we gonna send it out? Because no semis are working. And what? I mean, guys, this is legit. So then, what do you think is going to happen next? You think everybody's going to sit in there and be like, "Oh, well, we're under attack. All right, let's walk home. Let's walk home and just ignore everything that's happening." No, they're going to fucking storm everything. People are going to go wild once they literally start figuring out that they can do whatever they want and nobody's going to come and be able to do anything about it. They're going to go haywire. Taking everything. You thought toilet paper was bad. Wait till you start seeing these people storming. They're taking everything, bro. The first place they're going is for the guns. Well, the smart people. The smart people is going straight to the guns. Oh, crap. Okay, the gun aisle. Time to go to the gun aisle. All the other people, they're grabbing food. They're grabbing everything. They're grabbing medicine, iodine, insulin. No iodine because iodine's short on. But you know what I mean. They're grabbing medical kits. They're grabbing wrappings, toilet paper, whatever they can find. They're grabbing everything. You're going to see people running outside the store with their buggies. Oh my God, I finally got it. They're going to lose their fucking mind. You're going to see people shooting other people out there. They know no cops are coming, so these the guys that have wanted to kill people for years. What do you think's going to happen with the prisoners? Can the cops just leave them behind the bars, or they're just going to walk out and just leave them there? What about the secret psychopaths that's out there that already want to kill people? That have been making weapons for years just for this exact moment. It will literally be a purge, not an announced purge, not the ones that you see in your movies. No, this would be a purge with no rules. You'll have a country with no rules, and they're going to want it that way for a while. So if we don't go into a direct nuclear war, while they're over there fighting, we're going to be fighting with each other. We're going to have a civil war within our country. And now we have inflation, so don't that mean more people for the party? Dude, is you not getting it yet? We don't even know if these people in here is on our side. That could be Russian and Chinese troops in the disguise of civilians. You know how many spies we have here? You know how many people we have here that's trying to get information on the U.S. Army? So what if the power went out and they're literally shooting everywhere, like literally everywhere? Because we never realized that over the years they were already building up in here. They set this up for years. People don't think there's no rules to war. There's no one to say, hey, you can't do that. No, they're just going to sneak and do it. The United States has openly said that the Chinese been sneaking in here, taking their own civilians out and dragging them back to China. How do you let people do that? So you said China has been coming to this land, taking people and bringing them back to China, and there's nothing you can do about it? So they're comfortable with certain areas. They've probably been observing. Man, YouTube news, man. I've been gone for a while, and I love to bring it out like this because I need to let people know what the hell is coming. A lot of people ain't ready for none of these scenarios, man. None of it. First people, well, my job is to get home and get all this food and shoot all as many people. No, bro, that's not going to work. I told people, look for the signs. Look for the signs. If you're in a market and your power goes out, anybody in here, all 46 of you, listen to this. If your power goes out, I want you to do one thing. If nothing's working in the store, I want you to go outside. If there's no cars moving, if there's people outside with their hands on their head and they're looking in a circle like they're lost, you know an EMP has happened. Now, your power's not going to be on for a while. And actually, if this is pre-planned, we might never have power again. This might be a whole new way to bring us back to how we used to live without power. Might be a way to save the earth for the new agenda. I don't freaking know. But the point is, the power will be out. In a long-standing EMP type scenario, so I mean from weeks to a month, our basic Americans don't even know the basic way of survival, which is living without powers, without stoves, how to start fires, how to, filter their own water. They're pretty baseless to some stuff. Now, we do have scholars, we do have smart people, we do have people that know what their shit. We still have a bunch of homeless people that's out in the wild. But the point is, our average, and I mean most population, they don't know. If it just happened out of nowhere, there was no guidance to it, yeah, they would be not accustomed to the situation. So you go 2 weeks in, you got someone that hasn't eaten in 14 days because they can't figure out how to start a fire. But they can't go out anywhere because the people out there are going crazy and they're shooting each other because they're hungry, and they're going after people that are already prepped up on stuff and have already a huge stockpile of things. What do you think you're going to do? You got ammo, but you only got a pistol with about 8 bullets, so there's not much that you can do. You're just stuck there, like, oh man, but I'm hungry. You need to figure out how to build that fire. Now, you got a bunch of people thinking that same way. This is 2 weeks in. There's haven't been power in weeks. There's nobody distracted because there's nothing distracting them. They got no TV. They don't got nothing to do. Their kids are probably crazy and hungry right now and driving them crazy. So they're going out there and doing what they need to do for their family. And that's exactly what you're doing. And that's exactly what your neighbor's doing. And that's exactly what the group down the street is doing, except they have a whole crew. And maybe they're prepped up on the nicest stuff, and They trust each other. But even in groups like that, someone always turns on you. Because guess what? There's no rules. There will be no cops. There will be no paramedics. You have your nurses, your street civilian nurses. Line them up, but it ain't like they can connect you to this machine and give you an IV and shit. I'll give you a challenge. Learn how to filter some water. Do a little research. Do something new. Every day I want you to try to learn something new. Just basic stuff. Start from the bottom and try to learn something new. While we're still here and we still can, and it's all over the freaking internet. I'm challenging you to learn something new. I'm going to do it right there with you. Maybe I'll do some posts like that, some fun fact posts about basic survival skills. Let's learn together. Let's all take the challenge and learn something new. We know the world's going to shit, and we know the prices of food is going up, and we know stuff is about to disappear, and we're not going to have all this stuff forever. Maybe you never went fishing and skinned a fish. Try it out. Maybe you never went hunting. Try it out. Maybe you never built a fire. Try it out. Because while we still got this technology in our hand, it's best to learn now, right? It's best to learn now. Because you're going to need stuff to survive. I mean, your clothes ain't going to last forever without a washer and dryer and production of new clothes. You're going to have rips and tears, and your stuff's eventually going to just disintegrate to rot to crap. So you're going to have to find ways to make your own coats to stay warm in the winter. A lot of people don't know how to do that. They never thought of it. They always went to the store and just got it. Oh man, this coat's cool. Let's learn a little medicine, like what plants to look for, what ones we can use for remedies, and what ones can't we use, which ones is really harmful to us. How to grow plants, how to make certain plants grow in different areas. There's all types of hacks out there. If the clouds cover the sky from a nuclear conflict, I mean, is there a generator that can generate heat that's not directly from the sun, that just needs the light? Because if I get a gas generator, it's going to be super loud, and everyone in the neighborhood is going to know that I got power in my house, or that I'm a prepper. I always tell people, keep an open mind. You have to. You have to. You have to think of every scenario. This is your life. What you watch on TV is on TV. Those are distractions, and those are different. This is your life. Say it again when you go and die and you come right back. And you're like, oh, right, I'm responded. Back for duty. No. You get shot in the head, you're gone. When you're dead, you're dead. We have no idea of much of our history because our history's been manipulated so much. I believe in a higher power. I believe something had to create this beautiful earth with beautiful people, and felt like we were just privileged with intelligence. But at the same time, we were cursed with it because it seemed like this intelligence put things way too far. We are already heading into a bad direction. Our skills is what's going to take us out. Our knowledge, our skills, and our freaking ignorance is what's going to take us out, because now we're at the stage that we don't want to ever be called losers. How dare we lose? How dare we be embarrassed? How dare we be approached and someone tries to drop our dollar? 2 people at that. Bad times are approaching and people can't even take it seriously. They'd rather call other people fearmongers, downgrade their channel. I've been listening to you for years. What, prepping the people? Getting them ready for this occasion because I've seen it coming a while ago? Yes, I was warning the people. That's what I'm supposed to do. There's a build up to a story. Just like there's a build up to a war. It don't just happen like that, especially a major power. You think there's gonna be like, oh yeah, we just want to go to war to each other. Bow, 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 bow. No, bro, you gotta set it up. You have to set it up as strategic strategies that you have to come up with. Like you need a playbook. You need something. You can't just go put bombs up in the fucking air. I mean, you might as well in a fucking nuclear war because you're fucking about to fuck the whole earth up anyway. You have to put the whole build up. We went from Russia when they used to just do threats like once or twice a year to now they're doing it every week or other week. Every day or other day. This is a buildup. We were down at the bottom. We were getting along. We were trading. We were actually kind of trying to get along with each other, even though we didn't like each other. Now we just don't like each other. We barely even talk to each other. And if we do talk to each other, it's threats to each other. We need to put ourselves in a situation where we can't back out of. Like one man trying to punch one person, not realizing there's a group of 15 people waiting for him into a trap. Russia's that one man running right into a trap. Ukraine was the lean in. They needed Russia to go into Ukraine. They needed a way to draw Russia in and take out their forces, but they didn't want to be a part of it. They did not want to be a part of it. So it's easier just to send weapons. Let's send the small stuff and just work our way up bigger. Get Russia used to the easier things that they can take out and slowly build up to the stuff that they can. That's why it was getting hard for them. They're getting countered. They know what Ukraine has. They know the weapons Ukraine has. Ukraine used to get most of their weapons from Moscow. They got made shit too from Moscow. Russia knows Ukraine's weapons. That's why they thought they could take them out. They went there, oh yeah, the Ukrainians, let's go. There. But no, this wasn't your average Ukrainians because now, they're getting stalked by NATO. They're getting weapons that you wouldn't even think of. Look at this. We can destroy a tape by just putting a missile on our shoulder. Bow! Hold on, Russia. Oh, you got a group of tanks. We got a drone watching you from up here. We got this from the U.S. Bow! Every fucking corner. Oh, y'all hiding in the base. Y'all didn't know. We can see y'all. We can see every single one of y'all in there. Boom! Kept just destroying their army. They have high-tech shit. They're not... The shit that NATO is sending is not no pushover shit. Now we got long-range missiles that can go into Russia's territory and destroy their shit now. So what I'm saying is NATO is pretty much in this war. You might as well just say they're in this war. They're fighting. They got officers directing Ukraine in there. They're getting caught in there. We got veterans that have been in the army before for a long amount of time, sitting there shooting. Oh, yes, I finally get to shoot again. They got experience, man. You're sending experienced fighters into Ukraine to fight and kill Russian soldiers. My point is, you can't say you're indirectly in the war when you're doing shit like this. Because you're definitely in the war. You just joined the fight, buddy. You are now a target. And that's what they're saying. This is why their lawmakers are on board. This is why Putin's on board. His defense minister just warned today of a nuclear war. Like, come on, bro. They're not joking. They know it's only so much it's about to happen now. Like, Finland is right there. It's right there. This has provoked Russia to a whole nother level. Your news ain't lying to you now. This is about to get out of hand. America's about to go to war. And then after the war, what do you think is going to happen? Martial law? Do you think we're going to go into martial law, then the power's going to go out? That's even worse. So we're under military control and the power's out? Oh, right. That means no media. That means, oh, yeah, you got to do what we say or you going to get pow-powed. This ain't fear-mongering. I don't want to scare people. I'm trying to keep them aware because the world is going to become an ugly place very soon. They always said hell was on earth, but maybe we were distracted. The world is still ruled by the evil one or the wicked one. Our house and Congress and politics is ruled by evil. You can see it in the moves that they make. They don't even care about their own people they're supposed to be leading. They're kind of like our parents, right? We grew up in their schools. You know, they made up these ideas that we have to follow along to. They guided our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents. Just adding laws every day, adding new things. So, I just want to let you know, are you prepared? I just want to ask, are you prepared? Because when this happens, it's not going to stop. And that's why I'm pushing it so hard, trying to get this out there as fast as I can, trying to get this as many videos I can put on my platforms a day without exhausting myself to a complete exhaustion. Because I literally just dedicate my days to literally looking up news and doing whatever I can for the people. I just want to get this out to you guys because a lot of people don't know and they're interested to see what the heck is going on. It's about to get ugly. I'm going to stick on this though and keep doing research on this and doing the best that I can on keeping you guys informed. But take those challenges. Let's learn new things every day, man. Let's learn new things while we still can. We still have technology in our hands. Let's learn. Because I'll be damned if I let them take me out easily. And if they're going to use a nuke, then God bless them. Lord. Hard times are coming, man. Don't be scared. Be aware. And stay prepared. Much love to everybody in here. I had to post this today. I told them I was going to go live. I know I said on TikTok, but I wanted to give YouTube a surprise live because I was gone so long. And we're going through hard times here. So, love to the channel. Remember the golden rule: love, peace, and unity for life. If you're not following my TikTok, follow my TikTok. Follow Off Grid. He did an amazing live today. He did an amazing live. And I'm gonna try to work as hard as I can on both channels, man. Let's do this, guys. We're in this together. We're on the same page. We're on the same team, man. We're all going through this. This is going to hurt all of us. Just remember to try to be peaceful with one another. Let's get through this. We don't need violence. All right. I'll talk to you guys later, and y'all have a good night, man.